Oh yeah, not just some maba. Na sawote. Oh yeah, not just some maba.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. Let's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. Let's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
Unim say wo omampanyi na Akufo-Addo.
Menim. Nya dia me oga me menim ka bo say omampanyi wo Ghana kroma. Bi dia Akufo-Addo. Ano pa na nuka cho. E bia pisi papa e bia so no de onim obi sawe de. Me ji di.
It is unim say wo omampanyi e friend na Akufo-Addo. Okay, omampanyi o hwe yeso ye friend say.
E hwe yeso.
Yeah.
Ghana bia hwe obi so. Obi hwe obi so wo Ghana kroma.
So because we nya oboa eye pa na mo smoke na enye ti o mo smoke do mu nja but so we dey no am we dey yan kwan we ti be no a ba nche de wo fufu just say entro na we dey no ajolo of kran ni kan if say me ti e ka che o say apana me ka che no we know and I'm doing asthma me am ka che wonderful if say me just say me man brofudu anko hospital and come to my hospital come person body we met me about
so many years
and go for so many years me bibidro no am here and no be beche me samadam fa wi na uba no asma
ya wi ya mo say
wi ya yes smoky ya na me no am catch them in tampe wi me no am catch them ganja about some trouble
asma na say
me see
living testimony
I'm telling you me see me the team man.
That's right.
Me the no jollof man.
What I say?
Ye wo fufu aye the bigu banche no so.
Hey.
Ni ye bia ye nkwan.
Hey.
Me dofo. Me na da. Me say.
What I say?
Me na make me.
To watch we ye day.
Eye pa ye true.
Thank you.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise, oh freedom fighters.
Sound.
God is our fighter. God is our fighter.
Yes, a very good evening, thank God it's Friday. The name, of course, is Dr. Ren, where we speak truth to power. It's all about the facts and the truth. This is a program where we educate, we inform, we inspire, we illuminate, and also we ensure that our followers becomes becomes leaders, and leaders become agent of change. Anadwi anopei enyumrei baby I will show me biano mema akwaba midin Dr. Ren. Message we did mu a obape na wa share video no subscribe na eja epia so na eja edu akire na nsempa no yenuanom nyina so enya bi ma memfa nchi akese ema yenuanom amoa nyina no mema mo akwaba mema mo nyina akwaba yekwa o February no a ne ne mu a yekọ na wie ye no mami araba bicha chike mami nchia ki Roberta Omari mami nchia munyina sweet nanso ewa ase sanso na ni manche enso ewa so ba pecha for where we go sleep for here Dina Brown Baba Wenchi enso akweku Michael Albert Wayo ana Martin na enso ewa ase mese wa oba bomodia na ehye na enkomo ho enkomo ewo no edoso yenua A+ akoka sembi ewo Metro TV ewo oni Paul Adomochiri ehia no yenua A+ enchepi no beka se e-levy no na onji ntum ewo TV3 so afredi waba beka se e-levy ni de onu angasa no wosre ahemfofo wosre ya na anmo wosre mpanyimfo se wo momodian na wo monji e-levy no entum wo monfrefre wo manfo wo monfrefre dom na yen sure say e-levy no yebeji ayede atum yenua A+ asemo a wono ofiri say to him no ofiri say eto asum ana ono odi aba abontini ababa beka we bia meka say that is the beauty of democracy ni nyina ne say mekere madwene na nso wakere wadwene na ye nyina ne ahwe ba bia efre ne say asem no esiti ani apɛ no poma sibre na yetumi ayede ye abobra ay betumpon ewo ye oh my god and into opinions there they are just like what we always say. So opinions are like noses. Will be Ismail ewa I say Bangura ewa I say Patricia wa mumuni wa say Vincent and so ewa I say Samson Akwame ana osei kwadwonso I say Augustina and so ewa I say ya good ewa Mabel appear and so ewa I say mesremo a mebobodi na nyese me wonkofo bi am sheda bo mudin everybody out baby you are special, you are important, and for me the reason why I cry no am dempo said I was saying we are the ones making sure say Ghana be fan to my pefra and kudos for the job and easy there and easy remember will update on Oliver remember will update on Oliver or that's why eda aban asu or that buying a friend is saying sales and ye bompaye ye hwe say nyame adoma Monday ye be modiana bill no o me refuse ye no ye be kɔ ne akwa akobusebuse musa ade nti no mo refuse ye bill na mo modiana mo mboa because ye nua na small kind no na asem a wo kyerɛ ye no ene na adwene no ye a friend is saying nya ade a efoa de sebio abeton from memu no woti ase oni sa capacity this obeye bibi e de etia aban and as a matter of fact yenua Oliver obi a ono ope wo man no nkoso wo pe Oman no ye, or pe Oman no se sebio, and mine be fun and to my papa aide Efra, based on his experience as a lawyer, his experience as a worker with the United Nations, his with his experience, I will walk. A friend is saying, a crew, I would do. I want you to quite and into no, you be or yeah, a friend is saying a violent person. Why already a bright younger sample? I wouldn't say, Sebi, we need some or didn't put between the idea. I couldn't talk. What you say? Any nine said about Copeno into me to a buying being good. Anna freedom fighters, Anna fix the country for you be a so and common so a buying to go ye bida yempe. What you say? No, yeah, the end say accountability by your juma. Yeah, the end say a mebunu bet me create the necessary policies a bit me abua. Ama a friend is saying, I saw a mebunu ase, no bet me a jina so, na jamut me juma paye. Na sebi woman so abra bonon so aye a friend is saying abrabo papa. And until he fix the country, the freedom fighters there. Ye jina ho ma a year aban to go the bida. Ye jina ho say, well, my Ghana no. Ebefa eye into mapa efra enunti everybody ma memma wo eye nkomo na ebedidi ye nkomo bi wo wa ebedidi nene memma wo nkomo bi aba betodwa me sure say munyina amonim sa nkomo we aba betodwa asem wo ye wi ase we mo pa ye kan ya kan say ni ye kan ya kan say ni or say meet the 4 MPP MPs who have filed a motion for a probe into Atamil's death. Enkofo ya wo hu omo no emu mienu aba abontene abeka se wo munim ensem emunim ensem a aye anodompre eka no wo munim ho hwe enkofo foi emu mienu aba abontene na me de emu mienu na aba abontene no me de wo leta no omo de aba beto abontene ba bekyerɛw wo leta no enie wo masensan ase de wo mo ka no nyina ne se de anodompre aka no sebio friend say na a friend is saying, at the end of the day, you know, you nyina yate ase. Say, and painful no mudi and no do one kind of correct. What I say? And painful no muti and no, nyina do one and kind of correct. One kasa political party na woman ba kwa ba bontene abeka say, mienu aba bontene abeka say, in somewhat, sebio. Ye de beto mframemu se nkofofo yagye atomu se yenye nhwehwemu mfa Atamils ni wuo ho no mrantie no aba abontene ana o ma chorotro bibi abeto abontene na o matintim so pepepe na ensem no mutintim so no enie breaking news no enie I'm making come out. I'll see 2 out of the 4 MPP MPs asking Parliament to probe the death of Professor Mills have denied knowledge of the said motion. In fact, they claim they never assented to the said private motion. Hey, why a devil? I almost saying. In fact, their names were included without their knowledge or any consultation. It also imagined that one of them is a relative to the late president. The Mills family is unhappy and have mounted pressure on him to expunge his name from the motion. The 2 MPs are not happy and have demanded immediate withdrawal of the motion or the exclusion of their names. And it's our 2 MPs, no. One more Edina Medeba Bobo at the Achero. Wahase na wa we say MPP for ye. My main letter no much and I mean King Kaima. My main letter no much and say almost insane. I see a date bibia or who bibia kama date the 18th of February 2022. I'll say the honorable majority leader to my honorable majority leader from Honorable Davis and San Opoku MP for Empraeso, Honorable Ives Ninoy Hansen Norte MP Tema Central. I know what I'll say private member motion to unravel the mystery surrounding the death of President Mills. And I'm sure a priority I'm say agent. It called the content. Assembly United say our attention has been drawn to a private member motion inviting the Honorable House to constitute a bipartisan committee to investigate the circumstances that led to the demise of the late President Mills. The said private member motion purportedly suggests that we Honorable Davis Ansa Opoku MP and Praeso, and Honorable Ives Ninoy Hansen Note MP Tema Central are part of the sponsors for the motion. Though we are aware of a broader discussion on the motion, we are unaware of any such motions being filed under our instruction and in our names. We therefore call on your high office to expound our names as co-sponsors of the said motion. Sign Honorable Davies Ansa Opoku MP and Praeso. Sign Honorable Ives Ninoy Hansen Note MP Tema Central. CC Majority Whip, Chief Whip Majority Caucus. Then just I'm not done pray. Papa ya on mufu abodwe saying mufu abodwe say no. Yes, pepe. Abodwe sefuo mienu no. Abodwe sefuo mienu, fear them. Abodwe sefuo no, fear them. Fear abodwe sefuo no. Abodwe sefuo no. Abodwe se eyi. Abodwe sefuo no, e onsemhunu ne nsemfo a wo mu di. Your friend is a Professor Evans Fifi Atamius we wonya ne baby ko. The busiafo akwa akosie ne Ghana fo yesie no. Ya kra the chief affair assembly na semko. All of a sudden the MPs we are not interested in who killed JB Dankwa. These these two, because this year the two abakasa woman count. Ni know any a friend is saying ni know any nua Davis ansa almost say omo de omo nya de omo count. It is a ni know any nua Davis ansa omo nyina ye MPP for MPs. Womo so omo de omo nim ho hwede a na ne yen de etuo nkotwere bebi eda. It is ankofo mienu omofu abodwese. Abodwese fo mienu we. Womo na womo nsa shaase. This year no enya 4 member bi eye 2 member. 2 MPs. And womo demand. Enti no yemma eye content ne nyese. Anodom pre ne de waka. Womo mienu and almost eye de omo pese yekokọ yenhwehwemu. Na question am busa ne say dada anodom pre onye se obeka kire speaker ede be fa ye ne majority leader so said eye Lawrence Ade Chimensa Bonsu so said yenkohwe yenhwehwemu hwe de okum eye JB Dankwa wo mo ankasa nipa wu wo mo a political party member and wo ye enu de emfa wo mo ho enu emfa wo mo ho sa 2 MPs we omo se emfa wo mo maka just sisi enya for obi because 2 abeka se wo mu nim ho hwe omo fa omo senses ense singlet bi ase just say wo hwe MPs pa nti we mu na mo from honorable no omo nka no kurewu. How can you be honorable when you can lie? One kasa wo member of parliament wa unua from the same political party would be transferred to omo so. I mean how? Na just say nyoma bebre no akoso wo parliament no enyoma bebre akoso wo parliament a mumfa no kre enya adwuma tiemie enyoma bebre no akoso wo parliament enya no kre na mudi ye adwuma aden. You see there be ameka say you see the problem with the Ghanaian leadership no people who are not honest and truthful. Woman can no kre. They are being blinded by party politics. They are being blinded by party politics. Into woman cannot correct. And a woman. The aim we are is because by force, e-levy yen to munti, yen fan damage control, be benin nemu, nien kasa who killed Dr. Mills, who killed Professor Mills, nien the attention of the Ghanaian in free war, because in the majority of Ghanaians, they go with their emotions. Inti adodom purpose what say chief whip, majority chief whip. Into what say he's not interested in the people, the Ghanaian, the 6 Ghanaians that were gunned down during the Techiman election. It's another trying to tell the whole world, say he is not interested about the story of Onwani MP ni wo. It's another purpose so catch say no de hu hiana. Aden na yankofo bi etumi ehye e kire tumi ye nneoma bi a ensem fata. Aden. Tiemi. Aden and confirmation you maybe as I just said, look, you see, party politics are is to bring development, to our people, to ensure that their lives are better, to ensure that they have a befitting lives. Ghanaians have befitting lives. And until yes, democracy democracy is all about development. And if you come and you don't develop, now yes, kasa bebrebe kasa hunu nsem hunu nsem emfam faswamba masa, then you are not a leader, because leaders are agents of change. What you say? And that is why I say, I teach followers to become leaders, and the leaders are would also be what? Agents of change. But it looks as if said this another prayer. You see, yeah, because it's the same another prayer. Obekache said we should fix our attitude. But you see his attitude clearly we can't try to be so, and that is very, very bad. That is very, very, very bad. What you say? Ghana for they be a catch them. Mom when you de end that home. Tiemi. Mom when you de end that home. Mom when you de end that home. Ghana for me see me de. Mom when you de end that home. Anyway, share deal we na asem we buy no. My imagine say emfa a ya no don premo asem to because mankasa no. Omunuanom MP for the atomoto. What you say? Because another prayer was the first to lie about the e-levy cake. E-levy cake in the buy on one to be transfer. What you say? And at the same thing, turning around. Another prayer, also apologizing to Ghanaians. He's becoming too inconsistent as a chief whip. I do a jury for 2024. This is your candidate. I'm the buy. Munya do the sachra and in Sawum ado a jury. Mudia answer for. MP amode mari MP na amode na maye no wombo number nsawo madu agiri fo mompa branche ana baba wa papa bi mfa ne mbra 2024 nsawo adu agiri fo muntie momfa abranche papa bi mbra because abranche we friend another mpre no ada meka se mi hwie ne nsam agu fom no mo hu badwiri mo nsawo mu fo mo hu badwiri mo what you say but enye no nti na ya ye wa ha enye personal issues nti na ya ye wa ha. What you say? Ahanti sa for muntie ne ye 2024 reba mukwa abatoa mumfa obi a odi mu ose ofata na mumfa ne mbra na mprempre yento ne so aba ma munkofa anodo mbra wonka nokore one nonkore abonsan ho nsanwo madroji from muntie me ye mumfa obi a wode mpuntuo ene nokore eni animunyam hyebebre nsawo mu ado agiri enya brantie we ya sebi wombo number muntie ne ye nsawo mu ado agiri fo mo a mo hweme a mo bo abrochira mo free nsawo mu ado agiri mo mfa mo phone mfra mo ma me papa se MP we ya oba be di ade no onya MP papa ojo mi chia tiemie MP we onya MP papa me amadam for USA e ba so oba be si hospital ama nsawo madu agirifo eye another mpreka kire madam for USA Solomon say e ma Solomon ba be si eye hospital onfa ne sika no nsi hotel ensawo madu agirifo muntie ne ye ohunu say ye nuanom ye maame no mo ten nsawo madu agirifo mo bre o ye so be si hospital e de aboa ama nurses fo enya adwuma ye another mpre we ka kire say o say the sika womba modia no fancy hotel o ka kire another mpre say womboa no na nkrata esu onya no disi was e friend say hospital ni na another mpre ye ne corner bra we mfi no e kire o muhia o ka kire say no kura wo ha no ho obeya won fancy hotel bi na wo Chinese fuo bi a won be dey won betimi a patronize we ye MP another mpre muntie ne ye enti sa wo madu agirifo me ka kire mo enti dise me no ka se madam for Solomon wo de esi hotel kese na wo de esi wo sa wo mo na no ofre me o se doctor me da me dan a hotel no kra no wrong advice na me ti another mpre still am pese me de hospital Now show hotel I was seen wo against a woman do Nigeria. Easy. Now no catch them say freedom fighters. Mo pe baby, ye nuanum freedom fighters are more Ghana, money baby da. Men can't tell them. More dying, more fine house, hotel the back or the dime cassia. Ebe my anytime bia. What you say? And I not on bread, and person make canon one sem CCA. What you say? Me person make canon one sem CCA because is I mean a broso. What you say? A broso. Because say obetumi atro asema fa wunua MPs who without their permission. Now but to the beton 10 times so such a person when na myself show you obetumi aka asema to so. Abra won kan. Because according to the 2 MPs no omo so omo ni mo hwe omo kan hwe enso anodom pre the asema to omo so. Ti mo hwe ni yi. Meneme corner me sanochi ohi. Anyway, me aminua eye A+. Me a madam for A+. Kwame A+. Kwame me penasem. What you say? Me pe Kwame asem because agro di we gine mu ache. Enye easy. Charlie Kwame gine mu ache. Kwame abreu. Kwame A+ wa bre. What you say? But sometimes no. Say you can't no kre echere no kre for. Wo mo mpe no kre no. Say making sure say you can't no kre echere omo because ye hwe ye nua Kwame A+. E-levy ba ye nsam wo kafa ho. Na ye tie de nsam a waka fa e-levy ho a enye. What you say? He's here no say he's putting his reputation on the line. Say e-levy no ye njintum. But previously no see e-levy na me njintum. But see no see e-levy no. Ono the ordinary reputation ato eye ahomaso. Wonim say Ghana fo be sopa no. Enti or the nanimonyam ni nyina na ode ato line no so. Na de enti a wo kasa no e be say yakọ ne ekotie de ono ye menua no eka menua Kwame eka. You see, my brother is doing more damage than harm to himself. My brother Kwame. Because he is a fantastic gentleman. Anna say oyobia enko to ne nyoma ya. Na oya consistent with his messenger. He qualifies to be a leader. Tiemie. Oyobia oya consistent. No what to ne nyoma ya. Ka Ghana fo ebe di nechi because no say anyum na oto ye no. Or two, because he wants to be a leader who will bring about change into the lives of Ghanaians. Into the lives of Ghanaians. And in Tina Debiano, Ubisano will say, a avenue to have a platform, a voice to be heard. That your person a politics. TBA. Now, me no me Debi Amekase, you see some of us no. What? You won't cry no. Me Accra. Accra. I grew up in Accra. Otias, I grew up in Accra. But Accra. But the inconsistent what they bar is as if you say me person me can no, but I am tied up. And it mean to me can no. Because Gabi Asawi Ochidakun, God is my friend. Ken Oforiata is my friend. I am a member of the MPP party. And sometimes, I am not a ding. Say you are not to me. A man no crabby idea. A dead dear quackosy every year. Oshamra was shall say TPP. Now, koye. Beginning, no, a man are making intention clear. Later, or you and I said TPP no will better metamorphosize into a political party. No, now I yet too late because message I will preach it will follow us in our koye say and your political party, but then later on, no, na koye say a political party. Because what is the use of the mind if it cannot be changed? It is true. if a mind will be changer, you need to change not just with what inconsistency of your message. You need to be consistent with your content, with your message. Your message has to be consistent. What you say? Any plus eka afa e-levy no. Yentie the worker. Yentie the worker.
Putting my reputation on the line for e-levy, we are begging everybody. I'm putting my reputation on the line for e-levy, telling people that this government will collapse. Telling people, and
or see, he's putting his reputation on the line, and I will plead it to all of us to accept the e-levy. If not, this government will collapse. You see, in 2019, I remember I had an interview with Kwame A+. At that time, I was on GN Radio UK. We had a very fantastic interview. What do I say? As a matter of fact, my style of interview, you know, a lot of people after they call me and they say, "Wow, this is your style of interview." You know, it's something which is, I mean, needs to be encouraged. People needs to learn from you. What do I say? Because when I'm having an interview with you, I look the positive side of you, and I try to draw your positive that will inspire and encourage people than the negative aspect. Because for me, the energy of positivity attracts. Negative attracts and positive attracts. So I like to focus much on the positive. What do you say? Look, if A+ is pleading to us, say Yentua e-levy, the argument to cry woman no cry. Dr. Red, I said it in 2019. TMA. In 2019, I said it. What did I say? And in 2019, what I said was that Ghana was broke in 2019. And I gave the reasons why I can't say Ghana was broke. What did I say? And what I said, they say, the government spent too little on investment. The government spends too little on infrastructure, development. What did I say? And I gave my reasons in 2019. And in 2019, I said, we spend so much money on other things, such as consumption. And because of that, we spend 40% of our income to service debt. That was in 2019. And then I said, look, we spend 30% in paying salaries. And I'm saying, the amount of musika kakra na ebeka no, se 40 ni 30% no, 30% na ebeka no. Na aban no so waste no on consumption. Enti yanhwe ni ensisi saa nneoma na no kwan. Ni entutu nneoma ye. Ni ensisa nneoma enye saa. Ghana 2020 ebeye dene amaye. Ampa 2020 do ye no. What happened is that COVID-19 came to reveal and expose what I was saying on GN Radio UK. What I say? And not because he said, Dr. Ren, I owe monopoly to all wisdom in the world. No. Me want paying phobia, I learn from them. Me want paying phobia. They educate me. Ban economics and yami adu china. Many one of Ghana's finest. One of Ghana's finest. Mr. Kumi, many be din komo wa ochina. From London School of Economics. Obeba be ma ye breakdown of Ghana economy. Oba be ka kire ye nukure na anamaka no. Of London School of Economics. Ochina many be din komo wa. TMA. So with all these things, then I was like, look, these people are omudi. Woman young kophobia no quaffo. I know how passionate A+ is. And until what Bob Montin said, he's putting his reputation on the line because yaka no krena chere no krena na minim 2019 no yaka chere no. Sa no krena nyina na say. Sa no krena nyina na say. Se sebio yanji e-levy no antu a Ghana ebe collapse. You see, I mean to me boss na me bo audio no. A video, but I'll just play it because many video.
When you come to power, don't abolish e-levy. We are begging everybody. I'm putting my reputation on the line for e-levy, telling people that this government will collapse. Telling NDC that when you come to power, don't abolish e-levy. They have not said they will. They, according to Asidun Ketia, all of us should support this country to develop. However, if you are an Otumfo, or you are a chief imam, and you have power, if you are my own uncle, Togbe Afede, or you are Togbe Sire, Northern Chief, what's his name? Yana, you can't be quiet on this e-levy matter. The government needs the money. One day we will sleep, we will wake up, and there won't be salary for workers. There won't be salaries for workers. The government needs the money. So if you are Otumfo, you can't be smiling to Akufo-Addo at this point. You have to call Otumfo and call all your chiefs or the deba they have been doing and tell Akufo-Addo that where is the road you are going to build with the e-levy? We want to see it. They have it. I've seen it. No. I've seen a document. No, we have people in this country. Otumfo can tell the whole Ghana, everybody sleep. I'm going to bury my mother. That's so ridiculous. No. He was going to marry. Yes, he was going to bury his mother. And I support culture. I like our culture. Yes. We cannot sit here and be throw our culture away. Yeah. So I support Otumfo. I'm one of Otumfo's supporters. But if Otumfo can tell all of us to sleep, I'm his subject too. So if he can tell us to sleep because he wants to bury his mother, and everybody sleeps, Otumfo must be able to tell the government that you can't spend 35 million on conference, because even China, where COVID came from, that one I still think you should interrogate. No problem, don't worry. What we cannot also do is that we will just pay taxes and sit down and sit unconcerned for anybody to use the taxes how they want to use it. Look, do you know how much, according to the Auditor General, we lost 2.1 billion. We misappropriated 2.1 billion Ghana cedis in 2019-2020, according to the Auditor General. How much are you raising from e-levy? They are aiming 6.97 billion a year. If you take 2.1 from 6.9, you'll be left with 4 point something. So you see, you are looking for 6.9. You have finished throwing 2.1 away. So, Paul, we are not just people who want to condemn everything that government comes up with. We are not just people. We all want to build this country. And people wake up and think that, oh, no, all of us are against e-levy, and so you have to be. No, I don't think like everybody. I think like me. There is nobody in this country who can influence me what I want to say. Yes, I have friends in this who say you support e-levy, you don't pay my bills. And I don't want you to pay my bills because I want to say what I want to say. If I don't agree with Akufo-Addo, I don't. But I believe that at this point, all of us must pay taxes to help this country to develop. I'm putting my reputation on the line and asking the people who believe in me to support e-levy. And then let's all hold the government accountable. We cannot continue going to IMF to look for money. We cannot continue going to the World Bank. Let's generate our own income here. However, we must hold the people accountable.
You see, all what our brother Eka Inina was said, we should pay taxes, and that the people also should hold the leaders accountable of the taxes that we pay to them. I agree with him saying, say, we should do more to hold leadership accountable to the taxes they pay. And I think that is the more reason why Ghanaians are saying that they will not pay this e-levy. It's as simple as that. You see, he is finding it difficult to defend this government and to push the agenda of the e-levy. I told you people, me better na me catch will say, "Wama koye meeting bia, ye beka say nkofo bi nkwa abontene, no mombo modia no mum push the e-levy agenda. How many celebrities? Ma catch them. Me catch them say they will push the agenda. Yeah, the first say the movie actors, yeah, the say musicians, yeah, the beka chom say they should push that agenda because politicians in the omu ye no Ghana for NTS. And the celebrities, musicians, the so-called opinion leaders, no, to push the agenda. So me, I'm not surprised what A+ is doing. Say, a friend say, yeah, now we should call their subjects, should call their people to accept the e-levy. Now he believes that Ghanaians should pay taxes. Already Ghanaians are being overburdened with taxes. What you say? The direct and indirect tax, no, you have not created a platform. You need to first of all create platforms, expand the platforms. When you expand the platforms, it is easy for people to pay taxes. NCA must do their job by educating the Ghanaian on many things. The National Security Services must be up and doing to assist the government bodies. To say, a friend is saying the institutions are a VAT, any taxes in revenue collection. There are a lot of loopholes. Our system, a lot of leakages was system. Then you come and tell us that we should go and pay and add to the leakage. We should go and pay and add to the loopholes. Kwame, Ghanaians will not do that. Ghanaians will not do that. I respect someone's share opinion. I'm not, and I will not agree with this particular opinion. And fact, Levy Yentua. Are you not ashamed, Kwame, sitting on a Good Evening Ghana's TV? Eka say Ghanaians should pay e-levy when your president and now with plane costing the taxpayers money $14,000 an hour, and you are calling Ghanaians to pay e-levy, Kwame. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do better than this. You can do better than this. NLA. No. Hey, you on fire. The man say me now. Good Evening Ghana, Erican. On fire. You were just, are you not the same person that you went to sit on a friend and saying, are you TV3? All of a sudden, your mind has changed. How many weeks? Yes, we say that it is only a fool that does not change his mind. But this change of mind, a bit strange. Tell me here. How many taxes? I'm now betting and said recently, World Bank before the catcher and said they gave the country over 400, a friend is saying, $1 million. Yembusa, your finance minister said, sign or catcher said, IMF, a World Bank for the man. Obe try and throw. Wearing white, no tantro. Obe try and throw. Every day wearing white, no tantro, sir. Now the catcher and say, you put your reputation on the line. Let me tell you, dear, why you know, your reputation will be dead if you continue like this. If you continue like this, sir. Because look, even the MPP communicators, they are finding it difficult to even defend their government. And that is why they are bringing stories here and there. They are bringing certain things that will come and neutralize. And a friend is saying, I hear the e-levy. A friend is saying, the market women are saying that they won't pay. There is a lot of wastage. Now let's go on. Look, you see, I have always said, one of the biggest mistakes this government made was the banking cleanup exercise. The day I cast from your banking cleanup exercise, almost targeted certain banks. I'm saying, no, these people are making the biggest mistake. And it will come back to haunt them. And it will come back and it will bite the Ghanaian very, very hard. The banking cleanup exercise. Especially the Dr. Indum's bank. Especially Kobna Dufour's UT bank. Dr. Nsuna Mwamu bank, Dr. Dufour bank, that was employing tens and thousands and hundreds of thousands of Ghanaians. Ufa Dr. Indum Nkwane banker, the customer base was over 1 million. Added to UT bank and added to the Dr. Dufour's bank, you could see the number of your friend is saying a customer base. I know more. And clearly, it cost the nation. The genesis of the problem, I don't know. We took some decisions, and the decisions that we took, the consequences is what we are bearing today. We are feeling today. Because of sheer hatred. Minister Bidi Time, Dr. Indum, any Kwame, Kofi Amwabemo, any Dr. Dufour Munti, Yengu Omunjuma. But Dr. Dufour was a finance minister, but he never collapsed data bank. He was a finance minister who he could have collapsed data bank. He had the powers. He could have, if he wanted. He said the end can for a good bank. UT Bank, Mr. Kofi Amwabebe catch say he gave money to data bank. And nobody paid. How come Saudi buy here? What be good this banks? Look at the number of people that they were employing. Look at the mouths that they were feeding. The decisions that you people took. When some of us we sat on radio and were telling you people, say, it doesn't make sense. This is what has led to us, baby Ababedu. Who told you Ghanaians don't pay tax? Who told you? And let's be honest and truthful to our country, to our motherland, to Ghana, our motherland, not to the individuals. Not because of our affiliations with some political party. So even when they are doing wrong, we are afraid to say it. We don't want to say it. Let's be bold. What A+ is doing is damaging control. Try and put into the Ghanaian mind, say we don't pay tax. Who told you say in pay tax? Since 2017, Abaiba power, they spend a lot of money on welfare spending. When some of us were telling them, said no, the tangent papa. They were spending so much welfare spending. That is the ripple effect. And I can't. Ukoka, yes, hey. Ukoka, yes, hey. Look at the gargantuan size of the Kufuor's government. Look at the gargantuan size, the elephant size of his government. Asoyebi Owaye was deputy minister 1, deputy minister 2. And all these people are paid. Look at the amount of V8s Kufuor uses. Look at the amount of V8 the ministers, the MPs they use. They don't pay tax. They don't pay water bill. They don't pay for any utility bills. We pay for them. And you come and sit on TV. You want to be a leader. You want to be a president. You are telling us to pay e-levy. My brother, my friend, please, let us be, Adia sometimes ya bibia, oma ya adwene mu ndawo. What do I say? Enye bibia e wo wiase bia ene your friend is saying the mayor na dena me no kwa dia na menye free sika ben na menye free dia na menye free. Sometimes it's not all about money. Yes, money indeed is good, but sometimes we need to think about the poor Ghanaian. Sometimes we need to sacrifice and be honest and be truthful and stand for our mother Ghana. Our mother Ghana is bleeding. She is bleeding. Our mother Ghana, she is crying. The Ghanaian men do not have empathy and sympathy on the Ghanaian child. You are coming to tell us, you go to your e-levy. My brother, please be consistent. I respect you. You know that. You know it. You know that some of us, we have great love. We have nothing but love. Some of us, sir, we have nothing but love. And Ghanaians should not trust A+ on this e-levy matter. Ghanaians don't trust A+ on this e-levy. Look at the platform of what Tiswa Workers answer. Do not trust A+ on this e-levy. Don't trust him. We are not going to pay. With all our might, with all our blood, with all our sweat, we would defend our country, Ghana, and we will never pay this e-levy. We won't pay today, we won't pay tomorrow, because the president is not ready to listen. Look at the president. Even in the faces of Ghanaians wailing and weeping, and people are gnashing their teeth, and mothers are crying. He doesn't care, gallivanting and globetrotting in $14,000 pound, $14,000 an hour a blade. And you are asking the Ghanaian to go and pay for e-levy? To hell with your reputation. To hell with that so-called reputation. What is your reputation when you cannot fight for the poor? What is the reputation when you cannot fight for the weak? What is the reputation that the man has when they cannot speak truth to power? Why are we doing this to ourselves? What reputation do you have? Ghanaians ensured that you had that reputation. Ghanaians hailed you because of your talent. Ghanaians glorified you. Ghanaians believed in you. Is this the thanks you pay Ghanaians back? Is that the thanks the Ghanaians deserve? That we will look into their faces and we will spit into them and say they should go and pay e-levy? Is that how we think and behave? Now let me tell you the reasons why. You see, the debt, the taxes, development, jobs, cost of living. Now let me tell you, cost of living is too high. Our debt is too high. The taxes that we have now is too even overburdened. There is the development, lack of development, no jobs. All the amount of money we get, Yakutia MPs, ministers, as gracia, Yakutia. And in all these things, I've not heard any sensible people almost support to e-levy. He said, it is about time we even tell our people that, Mr. President, sack some of your ministers, sack some of your ministers. The huge size of your ministers, sack some to save money. It is about time we look into the face of President Akufo-Addo and say, Mr. President, it's about time you travel like the way Ramaphosa travels. Look at Ramaphosa of South Africa. He came to the European summit. He traveled on a business class. Look at Akufo-Addo, the same summit. Rented a jet that cost the taxpayer $14,000. And you A+ are telling us that we should go and pay and foot the fantasies of the president to enjoy sky buffing, sky shifting, excuse my word, excuse my French, that we should sponsor him. Sometimes we get out of our senses. Look, yeni abreu. Mrs. Street night nimuno. Yebeye hon poto. Kenya ye lay street night nemuno. Yebeye hon poto. In all respect. The lifestyle and the gargantuan expenditure of the president is too overburdened. It's too much. Look at the way the president lives. It lives as if the country is a first class. It lives as if that the country is not even a third world country. It lives as if the country is not highly indebted poor country. We are a highly indebted poor country. So the president should cut his coat according to his eyes and stop this kind of lifestyle, this kind of silly lifestyle, this kind of stupid lifestyle, trying to portray to the world as if that when you come to Ghana, people don't suffer before they eat 1 square meal a day. 12 million Ghanaians eat only 1 meal a day. It's not even a balanced diet. And you come and tell us that we should pay a friend say e-levy. Are you guys out of your mind? What kind of nonsense is this? Look, we not go pay the e-levy. We not go pay today. We not go pay tomorrow. Nobody go force us to pay. Yeah, the deal. The power belongs to us. We say we not go pay. Tell A+ say Dr. Ren say we not go pay. Yes, Kwame, we not go pay. Yeah, be consistent. Nobody they fear anybody. Asafu go call Asafu. And Asafu no they fear for Asafu. We no go pay. Acha. Ole nuchu money afitele. Ole business is never collapse. If we accept this e-levy. If you have a voice and you want to add the voice, let it be sensible to the corridors of power. This is evil levy. At this particular time, this is evil levy. I don't have any problem. If the implementation of the property tax comes, I don't have a problem. Because people are there. They've built mansions. We can introduce property tax. Yes. You cannot come and tell us we should go and pay e-levy. Who be you? Nemo Jibo, in all respect. No, no fair damage control. Oh, A+ say e-levy di masa, femo din ye jeme. Ya breo. And ye niya breo. When the president, even as we are screaming, he disregard us with impunity. When Ghanaians are crying, look at what the president is doing. Let me show you a video, A+. Let me show you a video. The economy of South Africa is bigger than Ghana's economy. The economy of South Africa is bigger than Ghana's economy. They don't depend on e-levy. Do you know how much money Ghana got from the mines? And I'll give you the figures today. Thanks to Dr. Solomon. Look at this. Look at even this. Look at even this. $430 million to fight COVID-19. 130 million to buy vaccines. Ask a Kufuor where the money is. What kind of nonsense is that? That when we get any opportunity, because we know that majority of Ghanaians goes with their emotions and without any reasoning. A friend is saying, Paul Adumochi shows to say, I support e-levy. Yes, support it. We will give you the bill to pay. We will use you people as pilots. Case study. And see whether if the e-levy is good. Then we can encourage all the others to pay. Nonsense. Come on. At the end of the day, let us be honest and be truthful. Just say, I respect A+. I'm not going to lie to you. He's my buddy. I respect him. I have great respect for him. He's some of the people that we know say he has future to lead the nation. Very nice man. Yeah, not long ago you were saying say e-levy in Yanepa. And now but now say Yankutia. Because I feel you cannot natural say Masa Yanjan Tuma Ghana will collapse. Because they want to use the e-levy as a collateral. Nom de kwa Jim Bosnia $10 billion. Yen tuya MOB kwa Jim Bosnia $10 billion. Yen tuya. There are so many ways of killing a cat. Person you try e-levy and so still out down oda so na wiem na wudware one amene unuama anuanom ntitifie na papa so ni sika na papa de bia wona mabontia na okorente car no ne number bi na oye ne ho show boy adu show boy our foot ma me mfa nyi mu ekran kulu mi temper kakra yes me kan se mi yes me kan course, phobia, the best. Phobia, the best. One himself phobia there, the best. We are there, they are the best. Hey, now even I say now we many akwada we are now support to phobia. We are Sante Kotoko, now support Kotoko. Me fear for na Kotoko fool. Here is South Africa president.
Hello, welcome. Oh, one, two, how many? 3, 4, 5 of you, 6 of you. Lovely. Welcome on board. You. Hello.
Yo, Ebusiafo. The woman nyina say, "We shep omanpanyin we are. The economy is bigger than us. We shep omanpanyin we are. And your ma no, your friend is saying the economy nyina no is bigger than us. Our economy. Then so all to quite about Europe summit. Europe summit. One currency will be play. Amba ye guy anchire obroni. Obroni na ono woba obosiano. Wonim say we ohie ni. Enti nya play na ode beba e na be na hunu say we onipa bi. Oti ase. Akwa so obi a woni sika di to aduane di. Enso na ma no akofa Louis Vuitton bag expensive. Ona ma na e come din. Inse say sa sika no be ode be hyedwa e di dwa no. No nam. No de ye nyoma ensem fata. Ebi aya man for kasa ana freedom fighters. Friend here a friend is saying the finance minister mon friend won be tie nyansa wa. Because no e be ma na hunu. Say the government, see the governance na gasa nkofo mo ntiase. All that they were chasing after and say ombedi president ni bi. I mean they be am say I am the so man pay Akufo the be president because one be president ananka se bio nyankopon ne mreso na nyame to nsafre no a enka be hye ye bi mu tirim se enka Akufo the be president pa anka Ghana be yi. Isi ehunu se na mamu fun amemu we eye fun pa nyam na America nyam nko na America ye ma me crack
na na do amamu yi papa ye brankasa e ma ye huna mane akom nyame nko ananim na na do amamu onye kra wa ma ye ho ahiri ye sika ye nya bi na na do me do nyame papa na oye fun oye panin to de ye nyi ho ni mfiri o de aye 7 papa no ye wicked na ni timu ye din onwe abatan ho papa ye bro ye brankasa.
Look at all this. Who share the way Ghana for my bread almost soon. They can't just say go to e-levy. Now let me tell you some of the best ways to come out of a broke economy. Now mon country ye kendo for real time say o mo tie nyansa wa. I have some I prepare some ways for us to survive from this ailing economy. Mon country ye a friend say kendo for real time mon country plus say Dr. Ren so mo tie nyansa wa. All this so-called plenty talk now, and the young coach e-levy as if say bibia no e-levy. Hey, sika bebrebe aya jijiji nyina nti yentumi amfa bia nya hwe e-levy na afedi akwa ye critical yamfa yanji e-levy antumu a ye ho kire be kire everything e-levy yeti pa ye nya e-levy ye na ye nya e-levy everything under the sun is e-levy. What happened to 18 months? We are going to transform the economy. What happened to a friend? He said when the fundamentals are weak, the city will expose you. And that when we come, we are not going to operate a doomsday economy. We are not going to operate this economy. This economy. Both about me or wusunity is a kotre pumpuni. Wusunity sa and so wusunity cry. And just so wusunity no be kanya sa sembia chreye. Oba wusunity sa ye be free na no aba nyansa bia ni. Ya to one yesi Mahama ye incompetent. And so Mahama no ye incompetent 2016. Ye kwa election year. A friend is saying, Nyoma financial irregularities at 2 Mahama time 2016. When they compare Kufuado dia, Utumusia Kufuado in the bush for family and friends. If we want me a crom 4 A plus catcher, one see a young PDS Sikano, woman J. M. Free said a crom 4 in some PDS for the conforming area is Sika. You could try a Munkania the Mancophobia for 6 months. Tell the people that you work with them to pay the PDS. And the ailing economy. In 2016, financial irregularities under President Mahama, when it was election time, was a sika, a fund of phone somewhere based in the year accounted for. It was 780 million Ghana cedis. A Kufuado catcher and said, because of that, Mahama was incompetent, man. And now we should vote out Mahama. I don't support Mahama. I've not been a supporter of Mahama. But I'm talking based on facts. Kufuado be catcher when ba omia kontrempopani wusunity I said the was say am a piano Anna we are not going to operate a doomsday economy sana always wusunity na it was empty head no sense I don't have vice president. And then at the time, so in the times of Mahama and Mills, $1 2 cedis. Today, in the times of a Kufuado and Bawumia, $1 7 cedis. 7 good cedis. Mama mia. 2016 financial irregularities under Mahama. And until the Jinaso Pamono, Yasuanya, on coffee was spending 718 million you may be a scanify. Kufuado Baba year president 2017, less than 1 year. When we are what for financial irregularities, yeah, Kotuaba when we can say Sika. Who are Ubaya also be protecting public purse? Who Kasa in another Choki 7th January, who Kasa 2017 now Choki. That same year, Ubaya 2017, financial irregularities, monies that were lost was 12 billion Ghana cedis. Now, plus, I bet for say, Yanko Tia taxes. Reverend Odru and our Bishop Odru Bekacha say, "We jare." Bishop Odru Bekacha say, "We jare." Ya bu bod dem rona Mahama ya kromfo be sin na ya nchi Mahama nko phobia ko to prison because of a friend say krono 6 good years in here. There were 2 years, 10 months. And you beto aba. Kufuado na waka kire yen say Mahama wo mba ye bechichi wo matum. And na Kufuado ba ya wa yo me ye nadamfo. Wajome, wajwe via yebechwatum ene Kufuado wayome ya nadamfo wayo maami ase ni bibi wu ye Kufuado kwa yi ase onu na ekobonsa won kanu kre owi ani asoma A+ ye nsoma no na A+ abetena ho ye nsoma A+ no abetena ho. As for media, I'm going to support the e-levy fa usika support fa TPP sika fa kuma Kufuado. So one gene find your mind ye. When I do my Ghana. Yeah, kasi yentua de. Ye de enimu nyansa. Ye de endo mine. Ya titi kromwa 2017. Sika e fa ban ase omu wiaye. Enso yesi Mahama 1 billion po endu. Yesi wa bombo number onye papa. Yesi gonjeni anwo fe 10 gram tuntum soyo e madudu okunu. Ne ho fefe nti, ne ho afenti, ne ho anibre. Children sembebre di swa papa we. The bonny away and say 2016 Yakotuaba financial irregularities was 780 million. And TSC engine free war on sem fata. And then the Kufuado bayad 1 year pepe bayad. One of the Wababa sika 12 billion or cromfone war. A Kuya Bekai say A+ said young conco triannual maybe. Some who say ya. Semunus are the critical. You bear damage control from MPP4. You fair plus mama me catch them last week say one person mo celebrities movie actors ekoko konkurase mun kan che mama me say 11 mo mun jintum mun hunu say MP bi gina ba bia o ka say 11 ya jantum a free SHS e betwem enso free SHS enye 11 sika na edipia free SHS ya de fan go sika ma ha ma mo da ro ma wo peto wo e de fan de free SHS titiwa Jimmy Yentua yen kan nokora ne nche nipa da sani Akufo-Addo ame abregu me yen kan nokora ne nche say Akufo-Addo ame abregu na me kai say still an ye free Oliver Roberta say okay Roberta say okay pa me catch them say they will use these people to push the agenda mama manin da ho and I me kai so ma start it Omo villages in Kurasi, ye koye damage control. Ye na market centers. MDC for this time baby omo ko bia munsu ndi omachi. Omo call no ko kan no sma kwa ka kira omo say no kra nie. Omo tuwo te say de mo ye me hunu say sunyane fo no Koforidua for yes Koforidua NDC for my ade pa. Emra Koforidua MP ekotwa ntro wo say man G11 na ntumu ka kira jadi fo no NDC for ko market omo so preach say no kra bia ni. This is what we want, proactive. Mu kantro na ma ko kan okra na kire nkofo no. O sam nkofo we mu jai wo mu jai ntro ne to wa. O mu ni ntro twa. O mu ye Lucifer fo asefo. Mu kan okre. En kan kire kan kire amanfo. Si street ne so no de. Ye nyina ye be ye hu fin. Ko ye pegana yi. 2019, 2018, 2019. When 2018, Akufo-Addo financial irregularities in Kwan, Sika finance yira 2018, 3 billion, 2019, 5.3 billion, 2020 election year, 12.8 billion at Akufo-Addo. Kekabob nawe. We have a catcher and say Yanko to your friend say e-levy. Now we out TV3. When maba wait to Johnny Hughes become home. Now mutina na waje wo dark we come a nice guy. With your a friend say wisdom highlight ye nya bi nkakra like kan ni nyina kama ana me ne wo ka say a police for salary buy yet 200 Ghana cedis from market to him me ne wo ka say air force for ntimi nya sika nto uniform soldier for mo na to mo uniform me say obi obeka kire say Dr. Ren bo bia no mo fa mo evidence mbra me see air force for wo mo to wo mo uniform police for crampa bo meshempo wo mo ni mpaboa uniform kro mo ni bi on kanokre dampare ye chia baby born again dampare what sand ya sesayi dampare ne de was san sesayi ajiwudi ye mu bi ni ajiwudi was san sesayi member ye hwan ni we ye hwan ni so e be ka kira o say gieni we ye hwan ni e be kira o say teshi me no ka say you tag on strike nab kokura yentimi ntia wo moka e we be ka kira say e we Akufo be ka kira say the money under the table is sweet. Mahama time Akufo be ka kira the money under the table is sweet. If I were you, I would say to Ghanaians, I'm sorry. And now would nam 7 cities. You have no shame. And now Akufo would nam 7 cities. If I were you, Mahama, I would say to Ghanaians, I'm sorry. We are going to the Brofut and times. And now we should nam and now would nam 7 cities. You should even resign by now. Akufo should resign by now. Ese Mahama once I would the Christian Council many Jehovah after na me hunu say wo ye the Dr. Ren ka kire wo no won ka kire Mahama say afa we hunu say wo ye the Dr. Ren ka kire no o mo back ka bi kire wo mo me ma wo yire Lord na Mahama en ka kire say jaima nka bonofo yire mu de bonofo ma akware o mo jaima me nka nko a o bonofo aware weni abre ne be krokro wa pension ni fufuo bi ama won enwayi enwa won mefi bi ni nneoma bi akuku e de ekulu wo taste akwanchi wo test mo ba be pen abenkwan bi pa ma was nom kama free na ko yere de binim say wo respect no wo do no mo mi Lord na Mahama ya mo kan kire no o pe futuo dodo ya mun kanchen unja ni kunu fire kakra ye wunu sampa abeye president da empen kofo MPP fo bebrebe wo na mo nka no kore kra ena yi a friend is saying a Christian council for call ya wo kan yansasam kire wo mo to be catch them say and the mo wunu say you have let your conscience come alive kan o masem bonje ni be ma kan o masem nua no kan o masem kama those days now we it ever love am because we are tough bono for the sa mo bono for e ma de mo de munja ma ne nka mo nyame beye mo hojo wo ware bono ni abenya sika sisi a bono ni aware obenya sika sisi a tibie o ware bono ni a obenya sika sa mo ye hard working for esi o mo so de na more than akomo ba wo mu be kika ma adwena kire Adam na my desperate to say by force by all means Ghanaians should pay e-levy. Hey, nya Kufuor no can say Ghana we yetisika so afede yetisika so satam na e-levy wo ho chantrosa e-levy you cry see SHS for cry finance minister ko share SHS for cry say e-levy omo njintu hey mo free SHS amode ma mo nko for mo say Kufuor graduate for cry omo so omo nji e-levy tu Kufuor cry graduate ya amode ba omo so omo njintu TME we catch us still a free Oliver ochina Monday yebeko court nkofo no mumian yo nya easy o system na nya for mo Dr. Ren freedom fighters challenge system no mumian yo e ka ye boboko no nya kaketuwa o nya me ne ye hwefo amanfo say black eye TV asembe krade e de me nja ye nua no mo nka bi ja mo so ge bi o ka ho na nyina eso de makacho say Ghana ebusuan na ye ebusuan baako ye we nua no mo ye nkwasiafo na ye we nua no mo ye anyansafo ene Professor Martin mu anyansafo wo mo we you tag for a strike yenti say Professor Martin akasa mo hwehwe ne bebi a wote mo ma na mo wo ne telephone number mo fan send me amefre no na mebusa say Professor ingbe anyansafo ayo ingbe ameyo teach no wie no ko and the schools are without textbooks Professor Martin mu hune yanko some of the ways e betimi aboa Kufuor sika wo say no e wo wie mu over almost $1 million just 10 days. When we say Kufuor say, in Temra no opposition, no balandina, na sa no what here. Aye Kufuor. Look, sa sika ya yes ni $1 million. Ananke yes ye de boa emabunu amom de ayekua. Nkombe ko mani mo. If we can assist our Ghanaian to grow our own food, then what continue TV so. I say we spend over $200 million importation of fish. And now ye kram kwa e ka ye bowo ho. Bakotena wo. But wo kan wo kotena wo highlight your problem no. You are equally the problem. Wo Kufuor wo highlight problem no. You are the problem. Then tina make us you will spend the taxpayers' money almost $1 million for 10 days. You are a problem. It is out of that 200 million I will can what spending him 10 days. 10 days, what spending? Ye ja will say spending how many days? 200 days. What spending say? Ye ja will say president just spend even the whole year. For just traveling. Why can't you channel that money for us to grow our own food? These are some of the measures. When economy is collapsing, these are some of the ways to prepare to survive an economic collapse. Ways to prepare to survive an economic collapse. Grow your own food, number one. Number two, stock the supplies necessary to sustain life. Number three, stockpile valuable tools. Number four, prepare to provide for yourself or do without. Prepare to provide, self-sufficient. Number five, prepare to live with little. Kufuor don't want to prepare to live with little. Number six, strengthen your financial status. Tiwo Kufuado titikuro ni mo. Sorry anopa nneɛma hunu. Nneɛma nsɛm fata. Nneɛma ebe haye. Nneɛma at this day, all that we can hope is for the best and prepare for the worst. That's all. Yankutua e-levy bia. Em obi mfa nkwaji e friend say bosia ema ne bank enko nkonye sika. Bosia ye kwa akobọ abosia ba ye kọ nyina kenofori ata ne banks nko ade nya sika. Omu na omunya ho mfaso. Ye nkonko ye se ye kwa akoye he gidigidi bi na da ye nkoye gidigidi bi a tua na ye ntua. When an ailing economy, we have to live within our means. If we make it a habit to live within our means each and every day during the good times, we are less likely to go into debt. Because a kufuado akwentu a wotu nyina ye de ka na etua sa aka ayi akwentu no na nyansa be na womu. Nyansa ebe na womu. What you say? Because we are less likely to go into debt when gas or food prices go up, and more likely to adjust your spending in other areas to compensate. Debt begets more debt. When you can't pay it out of right away, you will incur more debt. And then look at the amount of money to service our debt. And this Ekufuado is still gallivanting, globetrotting, costing the taxpayer money, $1 million in just 10 days, almost $1 million, just 10 days. Is he all right? Is he okay as a president? No. So yeah, yen kano kreno enchire nipa. Ya sman kofo. Ya sman kofo. Ene yen konko ye eyi. Amafo eno kre very soon no. E mo de ana ya pay ye friend is saying. TV stations, new radio stations, so that our voices will be heard loud and clear. Because I'm paying for media in the media. Nobody should pay e-levy. Mo amotia kwantu mo mfra busuafo wo fie. Omo gi e-levy ni tuma. Mem yen sende omo sika je semrewafo ne pe. Nyan to we mbesi ebesua yansa. To we mbesi ebesua yansa. What you say? Anyway, dear busuya, my men can't tell me say ye dey query, you know. Ye dey query, you know, e-levy Yentua. Say Kwame A plus, the reputation is on the line. Ghanaian mothers, their lives are also on the line. Yentua e-levy ene ochna ochnechi. Sikanwa PDS for yedema woman yen koji. Sikanwa Crow and Associates yedema woman yen konkoji. What you say? Sikanwa Sputnik V. A friend is saying, Papaya where your health minister. Ajima menumu ekodi wo monsase omudi ye meeting 35 million no enkunkutua. Saa sika we nyina ye gigi ni nyina no special prosecutor gigi ni nyina ebebro saa 7 den no aye hwehwe. Yenkutua. Let us seal the leakages. There's a lot of leakage in our system. There's a lot. The leakages in the system no edoso. What you say? The leakages in the system no edoso. Enti ebe say nua A plus. Oh, preaching, won't preachy, a friend is saying, you're walking come. Because when it comes to reputation, people ask, Do we even have reputation, credible reputation? The argument does not even make any sense. That we should call on religious leaders, that we should call on chiefs, we should call on other bodies to support the citizen to pay e-levy, to support government to steal the citizen. This is the argument A+ is putting up. That Otumfuo, Yana and Co. should support the government to steal the citizen through electronic levy. It doesn't make any sense. This government has shown many times that he is unaccountable to anybody. Akufo-Addo has shown many times that he does not even respect us. You can't account for the plane. With impunity, with disrespect. Please. When leakages have not been sealed, we do not ask. Who a friend is saying, I tend to, and now, as a before the end, make typical. Oh, they own TP. Head pan. Na a leak here. Who the sense you? There be, ube sealing. You need a sealant to seal in the understand what could you because who the court in yourself could sense you and some other do finance you need answer. We need to seal the leakages. A friend is saying, "Eye habosa sika fa enunu fa nkofo nsase nye sika ketwa." Corruption, corrupt practices. We should curb the corrupt practices. And that is when the citizen can cooperate and say, oh, okay, yes, I know when you know, boy, not at this particular time. When the president does not want to even account for the flight and the plane, or 2 kwempa won't cry. A Akufo-Addo 2 kwaya won't cry. As if e-levy is a panacea to solve all our, for a panacea for all our problems. No, a bad leadership. A bad leadership on the part of Akufo-Addo, on the part of the finance minister. The bad leadership practices, no decisions are taken here. The collapse of the banking sector was an evil intention. And it has come back biting us. Moving forward, let us ensure that all these corrupt practices, we will curb it. We will seal, a friend is saying, leakages, we will seal them. Akufo-Addo, Obayi, Abem. And someone at two, Wabayas, and some Ketua. Yabusaya Mwe Plus. How much do we get from oil? How much do we get from our ports, our cocoa, our DVLA? Yemusa, another source of revenue for government. Yemusa yede. COVID-19 sikabai yede A+. Please, let us properly account to the Ghanaian. The monies are yajichi through taxation, through borrowing. Let us account to the people. Let us not behave like some churches that when you pay tithe and offering, they don't account to their people. They do whatever they like. And they always ask for more. But meanwhile, they do not account to the people. That ensure that the daily activities of the church will be run effectively. All that they know is, I rest my case. It may catch them on your anymore. A month for Bebrenoa will be inviting A+ to give his reasons why we should accept e-levy. Unia, Freo Mami Mufi, catch them say Yentua. Yentua China. What you say? Eba en se mebre aban kan anu di so a entiane no e bia me catch you say Ghana is broken tiaba ne sa they will announce to you so many fantastic programs, but the question is, where is the resources, where is the money to fund it? They will tell you start, where is the money to fund it? There's no money. So and so we should not allow ourselves for men like A+ to fool us. Rise up, freedom fighters. Rise up and take your stance. What do you say? Freedom fighters, rise up. Rise up and take your stance.
It's one of the things that will go up definitely. Kinky and bread. This one. You see the fish here? This fish used to be sold from what my colleagues said, but let's start with the kinky. This bottle of kinky here. You see here, used to be sold at 1 cedi. 1 cedi. This is last October. Today, this one is 2 cedis. We bought it for 2 cedis. So we have 4 cedis of kinky here. So that tells you a story already. Times are hard. 1 cedi in October, 2 cedi in February. Think about that. This is 3 cedis. Is it? 3 cedis. And we used to buy it for what? And last year by June, 1 cedi 50 pesos. 1 cedi 50 pesos. Look at this. 3 cedis. So that is the story. This is going to affect you. Moody's, S&P, and Fitch downgrade directly affecting you. Your kinky is going to be affected. That is fundamentally the story I want you to appreciate, because you've been hearing Fitch, Moody's. What does it mean to you? This is what it means to you. It has an impact. Government can't cushion you. Fuel prices are going to go up. They can't do anything because the fiscal space is constricted. And so you're going to be paying more. 1 cedi in October, 2 cedi in February, 3 cedi now. In June, we are paying this for 1 cedi 50 pesos. That's the story of kinky, by the way, and I love kinky. I'm gone, so you know what I'm talking about. But what about bread? Those of you who like bread, this is bread. Huge loaf of bread. This, by the way, is 10 cedis now. 10 cedis in February. Do you know how much it was just last year in June? The lady we bought it from said last year he was selling it for 7 cedis. Today, she's selling it for 10 cedis. I am not saying it is because directly of it, because that was recently done, by the way. But what I'm saying is, going forward, it is going to get worse.
Do not trust A+ on the e-levy. Yentua ene yentua ochna. No amount of, a friend is saying, media gimmicks will change the minds of Ghanaians. Yentua ne yentua chna. E-levy is an evil levy. Ever to kill the Ghanaian businesses, and it will collapse our businesses. There are so many ways, sir. I'm making sure, sir, we will expand our tax net. Your property tax. There are so many ways. 2, the president should cut down his expenditure. The gargantuan size of his ministers, he should sack some immediately. Look at the amount of money. The budget, my president. You're increasing the budget. Please, don't take A+ serious when it comes to the e-levy. One can't tell Yentua. Look into his face and tell him, say, we no go pay. The president, when you're not going to say, we respect Ghanaian. And Tienso, that is the problem. Leadership is our problem. Ghanaians pay taxes. A+. Ghanaians pay taxes. So the same thing on Kotana TV. So talk tax. And this and meanwhile, I 4 times and the introduction of talk tax by. Anyway, thank you so much for joining the show. Thank you for your support. Oliver. And I call court. You catch a court to say acquire court to fast some the chi Oliver and your crime pa. Any court could incomo when you catch the court senka court and share no one day onion satrae na yenuano 48 hours cry a bino pardon me a share senka bet me yenuano a bino in diso a court in diso a police if when diso and think na yenua a Oliver yenin free a buying sim yamenim no cranie court aboya sam na to egu yame adomo adwada yebo modern ne akọ na ya kwa se court emomodi anu ngrati enuane bail na ye hwe ni cancel nti egusu a ye fight nyame adom he is still on hunger strike ondidi ye easy, he's getting weaker and weaker, but in himself God is with us. The fight is not going to be an easy fight. The fight is not going to be easy, but definitely for God and our country We will make sure, say, our mother Ghana will someday smile, and not just smile, but laugh and be happy. That at last, the Ghana, indeed, the Ghanaian is capable of managing his or her own affairs. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Thank God it's Friday. When you see me in town this evening, yes, it's party time. What do you say? Assalamu alaikum. Midamu ina amasi. Mendanye fenshi. Akpe kakakakakaka. Midabe mu abasi. Nzima kota kodeshi enemy. Minsinsu yuma ansana maham. What do you say? Obeyede. Oya medanye de meya Sunday. Ameka bi binchiro. Eya kra house of folk. Be quiet and don't be silly. Be quiet and don't be silly. Arose. Muamunim dada. Who how they say? Who problem they say? Who how they say? Who how they say?
Na sawoti. Koya. Natrafa samaba. Akufa don kwada wagu MPP party no wagu MPP pa akufa do especially wagu MPP party no fi say ya no musa akwakra we be twa ntrosa nana nkasa yo true for the true na betena so the okay nyina efa nana do ayi mama ho no oboa ayo true no the betena so na pani wo true edi wanim kan ukudi wanim akopim ba aban because who twanto time na your friend say ye ko school ayetua kwa ho kire ni won sa we wo say ye ntia won so a wo man kwala ni di wa che ni ayi nkati kwan after the bet wa for e-levy free busi ya wa gia 50 has and to please so who to be fast have so anya shi wo Ghana en kwala ko school so am break your back ya ti jo kwa ya bad ye bre ko ka cha ku fa do say on ja say no ni na mu wem oni ba at no ya mpa ni bin ya mpa enye bin ti na ye botuma on simra from oye penny baby a wadu frito a ube wu ntem nanti from ni nkwakwa wo ani anu no wa ye pe obi anye oba ba no petro ya he na petro ya he anye 14 series o ka chere so ba obete so anye sa na o ka chere penny a utwa ntro say ye print that thing upre na what's the meaning of this? I ask some go school. School free oh man your school free your best school free. Yasumanu. Who to be shout nyama usu ka chenye. Who the e-level so be swai. What you level? Yeah, edom for ye ni ebe ku. Ya ma soja nyeku. Soja to be nyeku. Edom for ebe ku.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away. Let's the fight another day.
Sight.
Rise up, freedom fighters.
Sound.
Rise and take your stance again.
Story.
See who fights and run away.
God is our fighter.
Mama,